Hello everyone, KV here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae, Risky's Revenge, part of Summer of Shantae. On the last episode, Shantae began a new quest. The nefarious pirate Risky's Boots is going to get her revenge somehow by stealing a oil lamp, because those don't have anything in particular special about them, but apparently it had some evil power that the Uncle Mimic's very afraid of. And so our quest now is to go after 3 magical seals to prevent that lamp from getting its power back. So we're going to do a butt wiggle. Alright, let's get going. Oh man, oh gosh, I just love, the amount of sprite work in this game is just so freaking gorgeous. It's awesome. Anywho's, last time, this is the new Scuttle Town, we began exploring it a little bit, but this wasn't here last time. Scuttle Town is navigated in a very interesting way. There are technically different planes to the game, or to some areas. So, by jumping on one of these panels, you will go up a plane. So, Scuttle Town is 3 planes. There is the dock area back there. There's the second plane right here, which is pretty much a shopping-type district. And the third plane is right here. This allows you to go to the world map, the main area. However, the guy's going to be like, hey, the change go out there. I won't let you go before you talk to the save guy. So, kind of, if you're speedrunning this game, yeah, you gotta save. But it's not too bad. Save guy is under this green tent. Nice, save guy. You have a table at just absolutely nothing. And since we are playing a more recent game that's not on the virtual console, we cannot just use save states to save our lives, so we'll be needing to save guy a lot. Gaming lives in this game works a lot differently. Compared to the previous game where we had extra lives, there's no such thing in this game. Once your health reaches 0, that's a game over. And unlike the previous game, where if you reached the game over, you would keep all the stuff and just go back to the previous save guy, not so much in this game. If you get a game over, anything you've gotten previously before you last saved, you lose. So, always save, do it awesome. Press select so you always run and off, so it's always handy. So, interesting and a little interesting to note is that in this game, Shantae does not run, you have to press the button to run. However, if you press select, you can actually change it back to the controls that was in the original game, in which you have to whip your hair in order to run. I personally don't see a point to this walking speed, so always run is probably the better option to have. Now we can talk to some of these people here. Deliver a sequin lap, blah blah do. Yeah, so we'll get that. That sounds like a pretty good thing to have. In the Tangle Forest. Right here, and there, and everywhere. Hi, how are you? Who are you? So what do you want to say? Belly dance classes? No wonder you can't remember any of your transformation dances. Oh yeah, so yeah, remember in the previous game, Shantae had the ability to transform by dancing. And she can dance in this game by pressing the X button. But her dancing does absolutely nothing. But look pretty adorable. That's all it does right now. It will do something later as we go after more transformations in this game. She is not a Banjo-Kazooie character and forgets her stuff because she got lazy or whatever, I don't know. I'm famous for my magic jam. It spreads like a dream and tastes like a blot of heaven. Too bad monsters hijack my latest batch. If you find magic jam, don't just give it away. Trade it for something valuable. And that brings us to... well, we'll talk to those guys later. The items shop is... there's only one of them in the game, and it's right here in Scuttle Town. And it's underneath the red flag. I like this guy. He has nice, whatever that's supposed to be. So in the item shop, we have a lot of different things. Now, compared to the previous games where you had limited numbers of items, only a few of those qualify. The potions and magic vials are what qualify as stock-type items. You have to go and replenish them. However, if you purchase something like a fireball, a pike ball, a storm puff, none of these because you can't get any of this yet. If you purchase any of these, let's purchase fireball for instance, it becomes sold out. And so, if we switch over to the bottom screen just really quickly, you'll notice that there's now a little icon there for the fireball. If you just tap that icon, you'll have selected it, so switch back to the top screen. You notice now, in the upper left-hand corner, there's a little fireball icon in addition to that, next to the hearts. Pressing the L button is the wrong button to press. Pressing the R button will actually make you use the item. In this game, Shantae has a magic meter, so most items you pick up are used by the magic meter. When that meter runs out, you can't use the items anymore. So the trade-off is that you keep the item forever, you never go back and replenish it, but you have to keep in mind your magic meter. Speaking of the L button, that's a new move Shantae has. She can backdash. I don't really know what the point of it is, to be honest. It's really cool, and it looks nice, but compared to, like, Alucard's backdashing from Symphony of Night, it doesn't do anything crazy like that. And I don't have enough money to get anything else, so we'll just be getting out of there. Let's see, can I talk? What do you have to say? Let's see. Well, yeah, we got Fireball. We got Fireball. To leave town without. Oh, okay. Actually, oh yeah. Silky Cream, yeah. So, in addition to that shop, you saw there's some things that had that little red icon next to it in addition to money. That's the magic jam that person was talking about. We'll be picking that up to get some of the extra stuff. One last thing in Scuttle Town is this house area thing here. Unfortunately, will do absolutely jack squat for us. I have no idea what this does in other versions of the game, but in the DS version, this is the import room. So, they'll check your system. If they detect anything of another Way Forward game, which would be Mighty Foot Champs or Mighty Milky Way, which are also DSiWare games, you will get a very hefty, nice bonus for having those games. I think about just a few extra gems and whatnot. So it's a very nice thing to have. Congratulations! Happy birthday! So that import room is a nice thing to have, and kind of a nice little bonus if you have the extra Way Forward games, which are also pretty awesome. But I had no money left to buy anything. So, okay. Well, that's great. I was trying to remember, there's a really funny thing, but I think maybe they changed the dialogue. Ah, well. Anywho's, there's one last place I do want to go before we head out, and let's go talk to our good pal, Bolo, who is right in here. Hi, Bolo. He's kind of doing whatever. Try visiting your pal Rowdy Tops. You can find her in the zombie wagon by heading east from the town gate. It's a straight shot from there to the field and forest. Okay. I like that Rowdy Tops is your pal. I'm not really sure if that was a thing that was established in the previous game, but it is now. So let's go visit Rowdy Tops, the zombie girl from the previous... that's the No Smash Me guy. The zombie girl from the previous game. She is pretty cute herself, so let us get going. These guys should not block our way anymore because we saved. And off we go to... dramatic pause. Lilyc Fields. And hey, this song should sound familiar if you remember the previous game. Specifically, the first episode of the previous game. Because it's Burning Town. Which apparently is the Shantae theme. I kind of think there's better songs in the Shantae library to be considered her theme, but... whatever. That's what I heard. And of course, it's like, when you think about it, how great the Game Boy Color game looked, and then you just look at that background, just all these great little details. I know it's like, at this point, yeah, it's a DSi game, so it should look decent, but you'd be surprised how many games do like to squander that kind of detail. Now, a new thing in this game are these guys right here. I'm what they call a warp pedestal. My job is to zap folks from place to place. I'd like to help you out, but my twin brother is asleep on the job. Until he wakes up, I can't do squats. So a new thing in this game is that there are warp pedestals. There's not baby warp squids, but there are warp pedestals. They come in pairs. They allow you to go to other areas depending on where the other pair is. You have to go wake up the second half. You always spend the first half awake, and you have to awaken the second half later. We can't do anything in there right now, so we're not going to bother going in there. I was not paying attention, so I was looking at my notes. Okay, scarecrows. I want you to not be scarecrows. I want you to be gone. I mean, that should be obvious. Shantae's hair attack does seem a bit slow compared to the previous game, but that's because you do get upgrades in this game to make it very fast, so that's always good. And also, hey, save guy! You actually just kind of show up here now. You don't just go into those magical pedestal thingies. Anytime you see save guy, just save. It's always a good idea to do. And usually you'll see save guy before you go to another area or for a major event happens. So they're very good about placing him in the game. Because now we are in the Tangle Forest. which I believe is incorrectly called Tangled Forest in some areas, so not sure what's up with that. What we need to do is we gotta go find Rhytops. Rhytops, I believe, is not there. She is on this plane. So as we're kind of exploring the planes, like this is how some of the game will work, is that you'll go in these multiple plane areas. It's a really cool idea. I'm not sure if it's the best execution, but it's pretty neat to kind of see like we can see a spider that's in the third plane of this area back there compared to where we are. It's actually really cool in that regard. It's just a weird kind of mechanic to utilize, kind of jumping back and forth. But the animation of her jumping between the planes, it looks really darn cool. Hello! Where's the rest of the zombie caravan? Hi, snack cakes! What's shaking? You sold me a brain, you know. Stop it, Rhytops. You just missed my brothers. We've been doing a wagon tour, sampling the local cuisine. Here, you gotta try one of these. Rhytops, that's a puppy. You're a terrible person. This is someone's pet. Put it back where you found it. Come on, just a scout's taste. Never mind, I'll return this puppy myself. Look, Ratty, I need your help. Have you heard of a magical seal? I'm not ringing any bells. I'll check the web. What is that thing? Aw, this is my chit-chat spider. Zombies using to communicate across long distances via web vibration. Seriously, you should see our network. It's like worldwide. I have sent a message out and another zombie will answer back in no time. None of my pals heard of the magical seal. Sorry, Chica. Can you locate Risky Boots with that? Yeah, look. She was spotted in Scuttle Town today. I was there. That was just this morning. After that, she traveled up the coast, shaking down the locals. She's looking for the 3 Barons of Sequin Land. Yuck, this thing's full of bugs now. God. Barons of Sequin Land? Who are they? Thieving bandits who pass themselves off as artifact collectors. They mostly gather old magical trinkets and such. Oh, gross, now he's got a worm. Artifact collectors? Risky thinks one of them has a magic seal. The Squid Baron, the Animal Baron, and the Hypno Baron. According to this, the Squid Baron lives here in the forests. If you're thinking about stepping by his place, better be on your toes. I'll start my search off with Squid Baron. Thanks, Roddy. And yes, we just had a very long joke about the internet in a game where computers don't exist. Thanks, WayForward. Actually, I find that a really funny joke. Anywho's, where we need to go now to is Squid Baron is in the forest, as Roddy said. So, what we need to do is go away! I won't let you spiders. Spiders are annoying, even though you're helping create a World Wide Web and that kind of stuff. I believe I took a wrong turn. Yes, I did. Hooray! Enemies, no. Go away. I don't want you here. Go away, orc. I'm just gonna kill you now for the sake of killing you. And also because money. First things first, let's go to the third plane right here. And then go to the right, because this will be activating the warp pedestal that we saw earlier. Let's just talk to him. He wakes up. It's morning. So now we can warp between Tangle Forest and Lilyc Fields. Honestly, not that big of a deal, because it's not that big of a distance to walk, but it is a nice thing to have, just kind of get in Tangle Forest really quickly. Next place we'll be going is into the fourth plane back here. So after you killed this orc, you can get some money, we should find another orc. Nope, spider. Ha! Ha! I outwitted you. Hey look, there's no Smash Me guy. But we know what we want to smash. You know what we're talking about, buddy. Also, again, like, look at that background. Just, oh my goodness. Detail in games is just, it is so good. And I am getting hit a lot because I'm being stupid. Go away. Luckily, save guy to the rescue. With this, I think we'll end this episode off here. I know there's a lot of kind of more chatty stuff going on as opposed to a lot of adventuring. That's kind of the thing about this game is that it is a bit, map-wise, shorter than the previous one. And they do put a lot more dialogue stuff in because they have the ability to, and because they have those nice portraits to kind of show off their expressions and whatnot. And there's fun characters to get to learn. So, we'll be getting into more meaty gameplay next time as we go after the Squid Baron. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Shantae Risky's Revenge. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like button below, and if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. This game, along with its prequel and sequel, the original Shantae and Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, are all available on the Nintendo 3DS. Please pick them up and give them a shot if you can, because they are fantastic games. Not obligated to say this or anything, I'm not, no one's promoting me to say this, I'm just saying it because it's the truth. I'll see you all next time, so until then, Shantae is awesome! Let's kick Risky's butt. Bye-bye!